At the start, you can see the hidden information of the system. What kind of experience is it? While others are still drawing cards to determine their future careers, the male protagonist sees the golden legend at a glance and thus obtains the hidden career of Grand Magician. The newbie task released by the system seems ordinary to others, but the male protagonist can see the hidden rewards in the task. Even a common husky on the side of the road, when the male protagonist captured it, he surprisingly got the strongest pet. Jing Xianyu was once an ordinary laborer who relied on grinding dungeons in the game to make a living, but a sudden lightning strike completely changed his life trajectory. When he woke up from the hospital, not only did the huge medical bill give him a headache, but his game account, which he relied on for survival, was also banned. He had no choice but to create a new account. This game, named God War, to play well with the card draw, there are only two ways. One is to continuously spend money, the other is lucky. The previous game account has already consumed all his savings. This time he can only rely on the favor of the goddess of fate. Watching the professional cards in front of him, Jing Xianyu doubted his eyesight. Why can he suddenly see the contents of the card? Jing Xianyu chose the golden legend with doubts and got the legendary career of Grand Magician. With the system prompt sound ringing, Jing Xianyu was stunned. I drew the hidden career that others spent millions to get. Then looking at the real reactions of others drawing cards, Jing Xianyu finally realized that he had awakened the lucky system. In a short time, the system released the newbie tutorial task. Jing Xianyu looked at the hidden content in the task introduction, and the richness of the rewards made him, an old player, also amazed. All attribute increases by 10 points reward, which is equivalent to 2 levels up. In his 5 years of playing God War, he never heard of anyone completing this task. Jing Xianyu smiled. It seems like my time has come. Along with a flash of golden light, new player task. Start. Other players can't survive more than 30 seconds in front of these vicious goblins, but this man has survived for 71 minutes here, only because he can see the hidden information of the system. The green indicator light indicates a peaceful state with no attack intention. Red indicates being targeted as an attack. Even the weapons and equipment on his body, he also saw clearly. Jing Xianyu relied on this golden finger to dodge east and west. Finally, he has achieved the hidden conditions of the task. He received a generous reward of +10 for all attributes. Jing Xianyu, who completed the hidden task, was in a good mood. He was about to go shopping. Suddenly, he was attracted by a golden light. Walking closer to see, it was just a plain husky. However, this brilliant and dazzling light, definitely the highest level legendary task. If I sell this task, am I not going to reach the peak of my life? This damn lucky physique. Jing Xianyu continued to open the task introduction. A series of hidden information appeared before him. Never mind, let's take the task first. Jing Xianyu then came to the NPC mentioned in the task. Opened the task panel. The hidden information of reaching the sky made him shocked, but in the eyes of others, he is just a silly person with cervical spondylosis. Jing Xianyu searched for a while. Finally, he found the task introduction related to the husky. 30 goblin fur, along with the fall of the last goblin. Jing Xianyu not only collected all the task materials, he also got a chance to randomly draw a card for level up. But for him, the word random has lost its meaning. He didn't even get an epic card. The promised lucky physique is gone. Jing Xianyu could only choose a rare fireball skill. After completing the task, Jing Xianyu finally got the task item. Immediately afterwards, he flew back to the husky. Congratulations, you have become the master of the divine beast. Along with the system prompt sound, Jing Xianyu got a husky divine beast. Is this a legendary task? Jing Xianyu sat under the tree helplessly, watching this silly divine beast. Please name it. Jing Xianyu thought for a moment and named it Rice God. Then a golden light coming out. It's unbelievable. This silly and cute husky turned out to be the strongest divine beast. While completing the task of rescuing the husky, Jing Xianyu got a chance to draw cards randomly. He hoped to get a few more rare cards this time. Jing Xianyu waving his hand, and the cards appeared in an instant. Unbelievable. There's even an epic card, a skill that can move objects with willpower. In the future, during battles, directly controlling the opponent is so cool. Fortunately, Jing Xianyu is a great wizard's profession, and all magic skills can be learned. Otherwise, this willpower technique exclusive to the willpower mage might have passed by him. It seems that husky can still bring good luck. Let's go. In the forest of goblins, a group of green-skinned monsters was looking for food. Suddenly, a sound of sand and strange sound attracted their attention. The next second, a husky jumped out. A mouth solved the goblin. At the same time, Jing Xianyu also used the fireball technique to solve the remaining monsters. One man and one dog worked seamlessly together. It seems that the goblins are not much of a threat anymore. Just when they thought about marching deep into the jungle, a strange phenomenon occurred in the sky. It was the boss monster dungeon. The rewards of this dungeon are usually very rich, but the high difficulty also makes many people hesitate. Only a small number of top-notch players can participate. Jing Xianyu looked at the countdown of the boss's appearance, thinking that selling this information would be a good way to make some income. Just as he clicked the publish button, a sudden thought popped into his head. Why not fight the boss myself? With the addition of his dog, he could have a chance of victory. Instead of just leveling up calmly, why not take a chance and turn his bicycle into a motorcycle? Come on, let's fight the unbeatable goblin boss together. The goblin's boss was being held down by one person and one dog, all because Jing Xianyu did not abide by the code of ethics and dug a 618-meter deep trap. The boss stumbled into the trap and was arranged a full set of moxibustion therapy by Jing Xianyu. Although the boss successfully escaped the trap, he only had 1/4 of his health left. The angry boss was about to beat up Xing Xianyu, but a rival appeared halfway through. Rice God tackled the boss and held him down firmly, unable to move. Xing Xianyu walked towards him with a flame in his hand. What followed was a slaughter scene. After this battle, Xing Xianyu not only gained many valuable titles, but also an extra card drawing opportunity. Just then, Rice God seemed to have found something incredible. It was the mask worn by the boss. In the forest of goblins, Xing Xianyu continuously used fire and ice spells to fight against the greenskin monsters. It has to be said that the ice arrow skill drawn this time is really useful with its armor-breaking effect. In just a few seconds, the goblin team is defeated. Even if there's a fish that slips through the net, Rice God can appear in time and resolve the situation. With the cooperation between one person and one dog, they have gone kill crazy. Xing Xianyu looks at the incomplete goblin set in his backpack and feels unsatisfied with the ordinary set's attributes. When will he get more epic equipment? Just then, a novice-looking wizard player runs over, followed by a tower-like giant with a hammer. The giant lifts the hammer and the wizard dies. These people are known as newbie hunters, who specifically target novice players for slaughter and derive pleasure from tormenting others. Xing Xianyu sees Rice God's malicious gaze and makes a decision to follow them. They seem to have targeted another group of prey. Just as the big hammer strikes, a fireball comes head-on. The huge explosion attracts attention. Upon closer inspection, it's Xing Xianyu. With one quick ice arrow as fast as lightning, he instantly shoots one person several meters away. The other person is experienced and recognizes Xing Xianyu's identity as a great mage. He concludes that Xing Xianyu is a rich second generation and runs away the next second.